welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be swatching the Alchemist palette by Kat Von D. I actually got this palette on clearance at Sephora for $5. Before I get into today's video, I want to give a quick shout out to Stacy. Thank you so much for watching my videos. If you guys want to shout out my videos, make sure to watch the entire video and look out for the shout out word. Alright, so this palette is a face and eye highlighter palette. This is what the palette looks like. It is white, so it's a little hard to see on camera, but it's got a on it with a little bit of texture, and it does come out holographic. I was happy with this palette for the price that I got it for, but I would not pay full price for this palette. It is a very small palette in my opinion, great for traveling, but it is very small and the colors are very hard to distinguish from one another. You can very slightly tell a difference in coloring. It's very light. It does come with a mirror though inside. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these for you guys, show you what they look like. I actually have the blue and green shades on my eye highlight for today. This is also my Cruella de Vil look that I filmed on the YouCam makeup app, so that's that. I found a photo on Pinterest that I was inspired by. I couldn't figure out who it was. I have to do more research. I found her on Pinterest and thought it was super cute. I also had a wig that I was wearing. Anyways, enough of that. Let's get into some swatching. There's only 4 shades, so 1 for each finger. Alright, so here's what they look like on my finger. They're coming out, if you guys can see, especially on this finger. They come out pretty chalky. I noticed that when I use it on my eyes. I use it for the first time tonight on my eyes. And also kind of when you're rubbing it in the palette, they do feel a little bit chalky as well. So these are the colors. I'm going to start off with Green Emerald. So this is Green Emerald. Next up we got Ultraviolet, and this is Amethyst. So next up we've got Blue Sapphire, and then lastly we've got Pink Opal. You can see the shades swatched, like the little bit of pink, the little bit of blue, the little bit of purple, the little bit of green. However, the color pigmentation is very light, and it's kind of hard to differentiate them. It's showing up a little bit better in person versus on camera. They are definitely coming out chalky. I don't know if you guys are able to see the chunkiness on the beginning of each swatch. So I do feel like this is a nice like pastel highlighter palette, but I wouldn't pay full price for it, and I actually do have it on my nose and the bridge of my nose too. I feel like it does come out pretty nice as a highlighter, but it is more, I feel like, for somebody who likes color or likes more of a toned up look versus like a natural look. I am not impressed with the formula. I wouldn't pay full price for it, but I do like it for $5. I feel like this is a nice palette. It's nice for like small little things. I like it for an eye highlight. I actually do want to experiment with this and do like a full eye look with this. I think the colors are nice. I wish there was a little bit more color to them, but you can definitely see the green and the gold in this one that I have on. Today's video shout out word is holographic. If you comment holographic down in the comments first, you'll get a shout out in my next video. And then if you guys are looking for this palette, I looked at Sephora a few days ago and it was out of stock. So I think originally this palette was marked down to about $10 or so, $10-15. Then they marked it down again on clearance, so I think they're just like trying to get rid of it. So I don't know if they're like fully out of stock for good for this palette. If not, I feel like it's a good deal if you're looking for, you know, crazy color highlights and holographic highlights. I definitely think it's holographic. The coloring is really pretty, but the formula is a little bit chalky, and it is hard to differentiate the colors. I feel like when you're swatching them, I feel like they're actually getting a little bit more colorful as they've been sitting on my skin. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. But they're definitely more colorful in person than on camera, but they appear as like pastels. I mean, I kind of like that. That is kind of different. I would recommend this on clearance if you're a makeup artist or want to try playing around with color or holographic products. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody who's more like into neutral makeup and that kind of stuff. This is probably going to be a little bit too much for you. I do feel like it looks nice on the skin. It has a chalky formula, but it's not looking chalky on my skin, which is good. I feel like it is blendable and it is buildable. It actually does look really good on camera though. I'm not gonna lie. It does look good on camera and it does look good in my mirror, and I'm not a huge fan of highlight in general just because I have oily skin, so I feel like it always brings out my pores and everything. I don't know, it's like give and take for this palette. It's like 50-50 I love it, 50-50 I hate it, but everybody's different. For $5 I am happy. I am happy as can be. So if you guys are interested, you guys can check up on Sephora, see if it's still there. If not, you may be able to get it somewhere else, but I wouldn't splurge on this palette. I think that's about it for my review. Don't have like too much, but again, here's the swatches. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in my next video. If you haven't, make sure to subscribe, turn your post notification bell on so you guys are updated every time I post a new video. Love you guys. Bye.